He was only working a little overtime. He never expected to walk straight into a murder scene. Tom froze in the corner, shaking. He did not dare move until the killer dragged the body away. Only then did he panic and rush into a nearby restroom. But the very next second, he found the company security guard lying there. Tom rushed over to check, but by accident, he triggered the flush. Terrified the killer might hear the noise, Tom quickly shut the stall door. Just to be safe, he climbed up so his feet would not show. Before he could even catch his breath, the killer walked into the restroom. Tom's heart nearly stopped, but the killer went straight to the sink, seeing that he was only there to wash blood off himself. Tom finally relaxed just a little, and then the killer suddenly spoke.
How you doing in there, Barney? You want to toss me your keys?
The moment Tom looked down and saw the keys on the dead guard's body, he knew he was in trouble. Thinking fast, he carefully dropped down, and just before the killer came in, slipped through the gap into the next stall. But before he could calm down, the infrared sensor lit up. He was about to be exposed, so at the exact moment the killer stood up, Tom hit the flush too.
Stay there.
Then the killer walked straight out of the restroom. Only after the noise outside stopped did Tom finally crawl out in panic. But the second he opened the next door, he ran into another co-worker who was also working late. Tom immediately told him about the killer. The two of them rushed to the elevator to escape, but the elevator had already been shut down, so they ran to the emergency stairwell instead. But the killer had locked that too, with every exit blocked. They had no choice but to return to the office. Tom told his co-worker to use the computer to call the police. He himself went back to his desk to get his phone, but in the very next second, he saw the killer walking straight toward them.
Tom, the internet. Shut up.
They did not even have time to shut the computer down before the killer arrived and noticed the glowing screen. As the killer slowly got closer, the two men hiding under the desk were terrified. Luckily, the killer did not suspect anything. He simply turned off the computer and walked away. Only after they were sure he had gone far enough did they finally lift their heads and run in the opposite direction. Then Tom remembered that the boss was still somewhere inside the building, so he told his co-worker to find some way to call the police while he went to warn the boss himself. But when he reached the boss's office, the room was empty.
Where'd you go?
On the other side, his co-worker found his phone, but the first thing he did was call his wife. The call had barely connected when the killer was already standing behind him.